Success shouldn't be measured by material. It shouldn't be measured by money. It shouldn't be measured by how big of a house you have or how many Lamborghinis you have. It should be measured by your character.
How can you expect people to trust what you promise if you can't even clean your own room? Failure is so much easier to take than regret. What's up, bro? I'm out here after doing a nice little run. Just out in my city, I found like a nice spot to kind of sit down, and there's like a lake in front of me. And so, I just wanted to record a video while I was out here. Just about turning whatever pain you have into fuel that's going to improve your life. And so everyone goes through pain in life, no matter what your situation is, no matter what your status is. And a lot of people, instead of dealing with that pain, what I used to do actually was distract myself with video games, distract myself with YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, distract myself with TV, and also I did things that made me feel good, right? Like I ate junk food, and I didn't want to go through any more pain than I was already like going through. So I would like sit around and I wouldn't go outside and work out or anything. And this might have, when I ate the junk food, honestly, I felt better, and then I'd start craving it more. When I would play the video games and I would go play with some friends, it would make me feel better for like the entire time that I was playing the video games. But as soon as I would get off the video games, that's when the pain hit, that's when the emptiness hit, that's where the fulfillment went. And so when I wasn't distracting myself with these things, I was in pain. It wasn't like pain like a workout, pain like getting hurt physically, but it was more of like a psychological pain of I could be doing more, and I'm not living up to my potential. And how I would cure this pain was by adding more video games, by adding more junk food. And now I became dependent on the junk food, on the video games. I became dependent on all of these things that were temporary cures for my pain. But I never got to the root cause. I could never get to the root cause. So I would keep distracting myself. I'd keep doing these bad habits, but also these temporary things that would relieve my pain. But it never actually truly helped me. And so with all of these pains, with all of the pains that you have in your life, there is always a temporary relief. There's always something that's going to make you feel better in the moment, right? If I actually want to have a purpose in my life, the video games are a good distraction, because, think about it. You have, in a game, you have a mission. You have like pretty much goals, right? They set these milestones for you. And this is in every game. You level up in the game. They set these milestones. You reach the next level. They set the next milestone. You reach the next level. Or you unlock the new thing. You unlock the new armor. you unlock the new plane, the new tank, or you get to upgrade your equipment, you get to upgrade the way your appearance is, right? And so these are all like the rewards the gaming systems, the games use. But all of those rewards are superficial. Because as soon as you enter reality, you don't have those rewards anymore. As soon as you turn off the game and you look in the mirror, you don't have the reward of a fit body, a healthy looking body, a good looking physique. Of course you have the rewards inside of the game, the game that's addictive, that you put your time into, right? And so what are you without the game? What are you? Ask yourself this question. Without the video games, what are you? Without the distractions, what are you? Because I could be like the nice guy and tell you you're doing a great job. But is that actually going to help you? In the real world, is that going to help you? So I'm just trying to open up your eyes, and hopefully this video can kind of start and make something click in your brain, that all the things that you're aspiring to get, if none of them are in like real life, oh, there's lightning over there. If none of those, and I'm under a tree too, if none of those are in real life, then what are you aspiring to get? Pixels on a screen, right? You're aspiring to get pixels that are telling you you're doing better. Pixels that are telling you that you're doing better. Think about that, bro. And so you have pretty much two options now. You can continue to distract yourself. You can continue this way of life of distracting yourself. But as soon as you get into social situations, as soon as you start speaking to people, as soon as you start getting these interactions in real life, you're not gonna have the skills of speaking to people. You're not gonna have the skills of being social. You're not gonna have the skills of charisma, of confidence, and you're not going to have the confidence to even speak confidently about yourself, because all of your confidence is inside of a video game that doesn't even exist in the real world. And the other option is to start taking control of your life now. To start changing it now. And if you pick the second option, don't even delay it. Don't even delay it. Because every second you delay it, you're wasting time. It's time for you to decide what things you actually care about in this life. And is it gonna be the constant? Are you gonna constantly need things to make you happy? Or are you going to be able to be fulfilled with life with less things? Because as soon as you get rid of those meaning, like the games, honestly, to me, they're meaningless now. And I'm sure you can say, yeah, I'm just enjoying myself, but that's what the games are designed to do. They're designed to make you feel like you're making progress. And you might be making progress in the game. Honestly, you might be. But does that mean anything to you, honestly? If it means something to you, then by all means stay with the video games. But if you long for a greater sense of fulfillment, if you long or believe that there's something more you could do, if you think there's more to life than just the games, then maybe it's time to put them down. Maybe it's time to step away from them, maybe just for a little while to see what it's like. Because these are the things that are going to distract you from what matters the most. And you might not know what that is yet. Maybe I don't know what that is yet. But I'm on the mission to find out. There's like a guy over here. Yeah. Another thing I want to mention is the fact that if you want to change, you're going to have to feel pain, right? Because the things that have been taking away your pain temporarily, right? The junk food, the distractions, video games, the YouTube, Instagram videos, whatever, all the crap that's on the internet these days. All of that you've been using as a distraction, as a catalyst to distract yourself and to take pain away, right? So whenever you're like kind of feeling down, you'll use that, and then it'll kind of uplift you temporarily, and then you realize it changed nothing about your life, and so you go back to that down. So you constantly need it to improve, to make you feel better. So as soon as you take away those things that are taking your pain away, you're going to feel more pain, weirdly enough. I mean, it makes sense. And so you're going to feel more pain. And there's going to be a period like this, where you're going to feel more pain, and that's just a part of life. Like, those are the feelings we're supposed to have. And it's weird because your feelings are essentially numbed right now because your brain is distracted. There's so many different thoughts going around in your mind. So your feelings are going to be like numbed. I don't know how to say like a better word for that. I'm sure there's a better word for that. But numb, right? Your feelings are going to have grown numb by now. And that's because you've been using the constant distractions and the things that take away your pain. And you probably don't even notice it because it's not really what you think about. It's more of like a habit that you've developed, a coping mechanism that you've developed to lower the amount of pain you're going through. So just realize that the pain you feel when you eliminate these distractions, the emptiness you feel, that's totally normal. And it's a part of the process. And it's actually, you actually start to get used to those feelings, and you actually feel more alive. So at first, it's definitely going to be like, it's going to be like you opening up your eyes to a whole new experience. Just because you're so not used to being in your actual element. Instead, you just have like the racing thoughts. And like this happened with me when I first started self-improvement, and I was getting off the video games and the distractions. And I went through not as much, I wouldn't say pain. It wasn't really painful. It was more, what the hell am I doing? Like, with my life. And so just be aware that that is like completely normal. The pain is it's not that you're actually going through more pain, it's just that you're actually becoming aware of all of the underlying pain. You're becoming aware of all of the unsatisfaction that you've been kind of pushing down because you've been so distracted. But after you go through this initial phase of discomfort, I wouldn't say, that's not what it is. It's not as much pain as it is discomfort. But as soon as you go through this phase of discomfort, then it's like almost you can't go back. You can't go back to the way you're living, distracted and all that, because as soon as you start going back to that, you're like, I know there's a better way to live, a more fulfilling way to live. And honestly, pain and discomfort as a man, that's a part of your life, bro. You're feeling pain and discomfort for the rest of your life. And your reaction, the most important thing is your reaction to it. Are you going to use that pain as fuel to get better? Or are you going to use that pain and cover it up with distractions? So honestly, that decision is up to you. And so you start to really, another thing I want to mention is that as soon as you take away the distractions, you start to really appreciate like the small things in life, like going outside and just appreciating nature in and of itself. You mind, sir? You mind being in the video?
What's that?
You mind being in the video?
That's fine.
Yeah, I can put your dog in too.
Yeah, that's fine. What's it for?
Is she nice?
Oh, yeah, she's nice.
Like she won't attack me? How you doing today?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good, good. What's her name? Mala?
Nala.
Nala.
Yeah.
Nice. And what was your name, sir?
I'm Greg.
What?
Greg.
Greg. Justin.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's me.
Yeah, you have a good one. And so, things like that, where I literally just met someone, said hi to them, like, those interactions, they don't even happen anymore. They rarely happen. And so honestly, bro, it's time for you to decide what's actually important to you, what mission you actually want to accomplish, what's actually fulfilling to you. And if you don't know what that is, it's important that you find that out. So, make the choice now, whether you want to live the rest of your life the way you're living it, like right now, or you want to be the best possible version of yourself and try your hardest to be the best possible version of yourself. So which one are you going to choose? You're going to choose the one that's easy and comfortable, or the life that's harder but more fulfilling? My name's Justin, and remember, you deserve the consequences of your actions.